Hi guys, welcome to the Fight-ish channel. The WBC World Heavyweight Champion Briton Tyson Fury told how his preparation for the third fight with American Deontay Wilder went. According to Fury, during the training camp, he and the coaching staff worked on knocking out Wilder again. Former absolute heavyweight world champion American Mike Tyson assessed the chances of his compatriot Deontay Wilder in the third duel with the current WBC champion of the same weight category, Briton Tyson Fury. The head of the Matchroom Boxing promotion company, Hearn, says that he doubts the physical condition of the WBC heavyweight world champion Briton Tyson Fury before the third fight with American Deontay Wilder. At the same time, according to Hearn, Fury is still the favorite of this confrontation. Famous trainer Robert Garcia predicts that WBA, WBO and IBF heavyweight world champion Alexander Usyk will have serious problems if he enters the ring with WBC belt holder Tyson Fury or with the formidable American puncher Deontay Wilder. The famous American coach Teddy Atlas believes that Alexander Usyk could have finished Anthony Joshua at the end of the 12th round if he had used body blows. Recall that on September 25, Usyk defeated Joshua by unanimous decision and won the WBA, WBO and IBF heavyweight titles. The former world champion in two weight categories Briton Hatton admitted that he was very impressed with how Ukrainian Alexander Usyk fought against his compatriot Anthony Joshua. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then you receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I am trying very hard absolutely every day and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel. You are my support. Thank you so much. The WBC World Heavyweight Champion Briton Tyson Fury told how his preparation for the third fight with American Deontay Wilder went. According to Fury, during the training camp, he and the coaching staff worked on knocking out Wilder again. I had one of the best training camps I've ever had. I didn't get injured and I can hit very hard. It took me 6 weeks of training to turn from a deft counterpuncher into an aggressive knockout. So I predict another knockout. We're going to start hitting from the first round. And I'm not going to stop hitting Wilder until he hits the floor. That's how it's going to play out in this fight, Fury said. Recall that Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder will fight on October 9 at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Former absolute heavyweight world champion American Mike Tyson assessed the chances of his compatriot Deontay Wilder in the third duel with the current WBC champion of the same weight category, Briton Tyson Fury. Wilder has a lot of energy, just like I once had. But we must be able to admit our mistakes. At a certain point, we have to stand up and say, I screwed up and the best one won today. We cannot allow ourselves to be consumed by our ego. I've been in this situation before. No one can say that he has consumed by ego more than me. We always look for excuses for our defeats and say, I couldn't lose. Everything should have turned out differently. It was a mistake. Someone has deceived me. We have to look at defeats as one of the lessons in our career in which we were educated. In order to defeat Fury, Wilder will have to defeat himself first. At the moment, the most difficult opponent in his career is himself. He won't have a chance in a fight with Fury if he doesn't beat himself first, Tyson said. The head of the Matchroom Boxing promotion company, Hearn, says that he doubts the physical condition of the WBC heavyweight world champion Briton Tyson Fury before the third fight with American Deontay Wilder. At the same time, according to Hearn, Fury is still the favorite of this confrontation. In my opinion, Tyson Fury doesn't look ready for this fight. I still think that Tyson can easily win this fight, but his poor physical condition increases the likelihood of mistakes. If you make at least one mistake in a fight with Deontay Wilder, it may cost you victory. Wilder is very dangerous. I don't see Fury losing rounds, but it doesn't really matter if you miss at least one punch. One mistake and everything can end, Hearn said. Famous trainer Robert Garcia predicts that WBA, WBO and IBF heavyweight world champion Alexander Usyk will have serious problems if he enters the ring with WBC belt holder Tyson Fury or with the formidable American puncher Deontay Wilder. I think he will have problems because they are too big. Yes, Anthony Joshua may be big too, but he doesn't have the guts. I like Usyk and the way he fights, but with the couple he could be in trouble. These will be good fights. These are great fights that should take place. I hope that we will see them as soon as possible, Robert Garcia said in a video posted. The famous American coach Teddy Atlas believed that Alexander Usyk could have finished Anthony Joshua at the end of the 12th round if he had used body blows. Usyk put Joshua in a difficult position near the ropes. Listen, Joshua defended himself by moving his head, trying to survive, and he succeeded. But I think it was a good moment to plant one punch in the body. Boom! Hit the torso, throw the movement of the head, and then you go up and finish. That's how I train fighters to finish off opponents, because they will save themselves by moving their heads. When boxers are shocked, they automatically start moving their heads, trying to escape, said Teddy Atlas. The former world champion in two weight categories Briton Hatton admitted that he was very impressed with how Ukrainian Alexander Usyk fought against his compatriot Anthony Joshua. Usyk maintained the pace from the beginning of the fight to the final gong. In the last round, when Alexander pressed the gas pedal, it was as if he said, Joshua, that's not all I'm capable of. I can do much better and more. It was kind of worrying to Anthony if he wanted a rematch. Sort of, see what I can really do when I let go of my hands. This is a very disturbing call for Joshua, said Hatton. The promoter of the WBA, WBO and IBF heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk, Alexander Garcia, believes that in a rematch with his ward Anthony Joshua, it is necessary to bet on his superiority in size. I think if I were Joshua's advisor, I would recommend him to focus on his advantages: size, power, weight, arm span and other attributes that helped him in the past. The fact is that he will not learn to boxing for 5 months. This is impossible, because it takes years, decades. You won't become a boxer just because you want to and train hard for 6 months. It's impossible. However, Joshua is a great puncher, a great fighter with a big warrior heart, said Krasiuk. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.